Know what you want. It will help you to know you can do anything you want to do. Don't focus on how people treat you.
Welcome to our podcast channel, Unique Podcast. Today we have an amazing, hyper-realistic artist in our podcast. First, I want to introduce Katie,
Hi, guys.
Columbus.
Hello.
Yes, and Columbus, can you please introduce yourself? Who are you?
I love that question. Whenever they ask, who are you? My name is Onuoha Columbus. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, living in Dubai, UAE. Yeah.
Mhm.
You need more?
Yes, of course. We're very interested in you about
Okay.
your journey, about your life.
Most time I call myself a blessed child. Yeah, like I'm blessed with a lot of talent. Yeah, people know me as an artist, but there is more potential in me. So I'm a creative person.
Mhm.
So
Thank you so much. How was your journey to going in the as an artist? How was your journey? Why you start?
What
Okay.
inspired you?
I always like hearing this question because it always brings me back to purpose. Understand? I just find myself growing up doing some creative things without knowing what it means. As a child, I find myself drawing on the floor when other kids are playing, doing other things. I always like doing creative things on the floor. So I always draw, but I started getting more inspired when I noticed what I was doing. People are like, wow. I don't understand. It's like a fish swimming and people are clapping for a fish. So it's my life, normal things I'm doing, but people are like, wow. So I started realizing that this thing I'm doing is special. I think it's not everyone that can do it. So the accolades from people started inspiring me like, don't you think you're doing something amazing? So other kids always find interest in joining me. So we draw. I notice people like mine, prefer to look at mine more than other people. So that started motivating me. People started coming to, like some people come to give me drawing to do for them as school assignments. I do it without knowing you can gain anything from it.
Mhm.
So at a point, people are like, do you collect anything from them? I'm like, why would I do that? They're like, no, when you draw for them, take money. I say, why would I take money? So at a point, even my parents were like, no, people are giving you this too much. You need to start asking for money.
Mhm.
Even I don't feel comfortable asking for money because I was enjoying doing this.
It's your passion,
It's
yeah?
my life.
Yeah, your life.
It's my life. I find myself doing it. So at a point, the people now decided to be giving me something. So when they now start giving me something of value, I'm like, wait, maybe there is more value in
There's more
this.
to it.
Yeah. That's how I started getting the first inspiration, like, you can do this.
Wow,
Yeah.
crazy.
So literally, how long have you been in Dubai, to be precise?
Yeah.
So being a Nigerian artist, as the environment, influence your art style and career, and you're in Dubai. So at what age did you start? Did you know you're an artist?
Okay, for the age, I may not remember exactly the age because I was very young. I know around primary one, primary two, I was becoming a superstar in the school
So
without
you're
knowing.
literally very young.
Yeah, I was very young then. So even teachers, sometimes when I come late in the school, they don't give me punishment. They say because we like what you draw. So sometimes they take me up, keep me on top of the desk to draw on the board.
Really?
So I was becoming a superstar then.
Yeah.
So that's why I said inspiration started when I was young. Yeah. So you ask a question about Dubai.
How has this environment, Dubai, UAE to be precise, how has it influenced your heart and your career so
Okay,
far?
my plan in Dubai wasn't to stay.
Mm.
I was going somewhere, but I was like, let me come here. I was already doing well in Nigeria as an artist. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have my solo gallery, my own gallery in Nigeria. So I came to Dubai, like, let me do some exhibition and move. But sometimes some things happen to you, not beyond your plan, but it's the ultimate plan of God. So what
Yeah.
happened wasn't what I was expecting. It's about all these issues of visa. So it made me to now stay here. But I ask myself, what good can you see in what is happening?
Mhm.
So the time I was taking to know what good is coming out of this. That's when I started realizing, don't you think this place is a good place for you to stay and develop your career? So what I started doing then is now, okay, I started studying the culture, their way of life, what they appreciate. It's totally different from what we appreciate.
Yeah,
Understand?
100%.
Yeah.
So, and totally different from what I was doing for other clients. So, by the time I started looking into it, see the way they appreciate people that have talent, people that have vision. I'm like, look into it. But I don't think about what I'm getting whenever I come to a place.
Ah,
I always think about what am I bringing in.
mhm.
So the next question is, what value are you bringing in this country,
Yes.
UAE?
Well, your paintings are quite incredible.
Yeah.
And they are quite well detailed because we went through your page, we've seen the artwork. It's something
Amazing.
like you took your time to make all these paintings. How long does it take you to complete a single piece?
All right, this is a difficult question. Whenever clients ask me, Columbus, how long will it take? Because it's passion.
You
I
don't
don't
look to
even
the time.
because I have to also be professional. I need to balance it.
Yeah.
Clients doesn't care about whether it's your passion. They need
Hmm.
the results. So I can say approximately, if it's a small portrait, I can give a client a week plus 3 days. But if it's a big work, family painting, I can give them like 2 weeks or upward.
Mhm.
I may finish it before then, but this is the time duration I give to people. But one thing I want to talk about my realistic approach is that I can't feel good when I don't see exactly what I want to see.
Mhm.
Even if when client is like, oh, now it's nice. I want to give this expectation I have for my
You
own
have your
self.
own vision, yes?
Yeah, I have my own vision. I want it to look beyond normality, beyond what people see like normal painting. Understand? And I say, when you see my art, you see my heart. That's how transparent my life is. I want to show it on my painting.
So does it
Wow.
take how long does it take? Like you need 2 hours, 1 hour to make a simple art,
No, until 2 weeks.
I
Yes.
say a week plus,
a week
plus
plus?
3 days for a perfect,
Mhm.
hyper realistic portrait. Because this is oil color, it doesn't dry immediately.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, when you paint, you allow the first coat
Mm.
drawing. So before you come for the next.
Mhm.
Understand? Yeah. I'm very fast. I can do live painting and finish it a day. But I don't get satisfied with that.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Yeah. For my taste and vision, I need to give it good time.
And the
Wow.
first step to Dubai, it was difficult for you because I think in Dubai there are different customers than Nigeria, maybe.
Yeah.
It was very difficult for you. What was your challenge at this time?
Okay. First of all, it was difficult, but I'm a kind of person I always believe in positivity. Yeah. And I know how to adjust easily. Understand? So when I
Mhm.
came new, what I was doing is not exactly what is selling here. So like I need to study the market
Yeah.
immediately. So I studied the market. What did they want here? What I started studying the culture of UAE. And here is a foreign land. Many people are here. Also know what other people want. So I started working on that. And guess what? It started being easy for me. But correction, my clients before were not more of Nigeria. I have 70% from US.
Ah, really?
And I was living in Nigeria.
You wouldn't know that honestly. Because you would think that normally everyone would think your clients are basically Africans because you're an African and you live in Africa,
Exactly.
until you're just saying it now.
Yeah, exactly. So I have more clients from US. So when I came here, thank God for social media, I was still selling online. Location wasn't a too much barrier for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So, what is the most challenging, artwork you've ever created? Because, there's going to be some artwork that you've done that are quite challenging.
Yeah.
So, what is the most challenging one that you've ever created and why is it so difficult?
Nice question. You know, there's a painting I called Old Leather.
Old
Old
leather.
letter.
What
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah. It's my friend, one of my mentor call it Old Leather, but I call it Lines of Untold Tales. It's painting of an old woman with wrinkles. I wish the painting is here. the meaning will make more sense.
Did you bring it with you?
No, it's even in Nigeria. Imagine painting I put not for sale till today.
Ah, really?
Not because
You're
I
waiting.
suffered, I didn't suffer to do it, but it was something like the wrinkles on this woman's face. As an artist, you ask yourself, where will I start from? Painting that whenever you look at it with the story behind it, you will feel so emotional about the
Yeah.
painting.
It tells a story.
The detail I gave to this painting, I went back, look at this painting, and I told myself, you can do it. This is the painting that after doing this painting, I get the best encouragement in my life. It was the most difficult, but it broke the barrier for me, like to know that, bro, you can do anything you want to do. Understand? So that on lines of untold tales. When I talk about lines, I talk about the wrinkles, the story behind the
It's
wrinkles. So I
difficult.
was talking about beauty. Beauty is not when you're young. It's when you have gone through things in life
Yes.
and still remain strong. That was when you are beautiful.
So the beauty lies, you mean the beauty lies in the facial expression or the heart? Because what we know as women, the beauty lies in the heart, you know?
It's beyond that.
Okay.
A lot of stories said heart, but for me, it's not heart. It's when you have passed through things in life. You don't know whom you are until you pass through some tests.
100%.
Understand? So
100%.
when I see those wrinkles, that's why I call it lines of untold mysteries.
Lines of untold
Mysteries.
mysteries.
Yeah.
So how much would you sell this art for?
I don't even know priceless. Yeah, I don't want to sell it until I get to where I want to sell it. You know, at a level you reach, you want to sell something.
Yeah.
Not now.
Many artists are struggling with the prices. You have some challenge with prices here in Dubai or with customer from US?
Okay, good question. One thing I've been going through, like one of the things I don't easily say is price. I don't know how to charge price, because if I start calculating my value on my work,
Priceless, yeah.
it's priceless.
Yeah,
So
100%.
most time when I talk about price, I get depressed about talking about price. A lot of people can complain that they send me message to talk about price. I delay it before sending my price list.
Ah,
One of the most challenging thing in my work is putting price.
But why?
because it's priceless. It's
If what I'm looking for is going through, like I'm getting enough the way I want, I think many of my art will be priceless just for the people that understand the value only.
But you know,
Yeah.
majority people would like to, like some people, for example, they deal with numbers
Exactly.
and they don't want to go back and forth. They just want you to just name your price.
That's why I created price for people. That's why I choose some paintings not for sale, because I cannot sell it on my price list. One of the challenges I have when I have my website before, because I closed it, I'm opening a new one soon. Why I closed it? Because of the pricing. Understand? People are comparing the price with the value. You can't. There's no
It's
way
not
to measure
possible.
it.
No.
Understand? And I tell people, when you are buying my art, you're not just buying an artwork. You're buying a piece of me, because I put everything
From your heart.
from my heart, from my passion. Sometimes you wake up in the night, you see me doing some painting, not from client. Personal works.
Yourself.
By 3 in the night, you see me walking. People are like, is it urgent? It's not urgent. The passion is powerful than death.
You don't do it for money. You don't because it's
Yes.
your passion
Exactly.
that nobody can
So
pay.
some of my works, I don't feel good selling it. Some of my clients, when they buy my work, I'm like, how will you treat this art? I'm so passionate about it than the money they're paying.
Are you just gonna hang it around, or you gonna?
Yes. Are you going to keep it somewhere?
Yeah.
Some of them till now still invite me to come and see how they. It's like someone married your daughter.
That's so
Like,
cute.
come and see how I'm treating your daughter. And guess what? Nobody will place that value until you place it on the work.
That's true.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice. And you think Dubai is your final destination? You want to grow only in Dubai, or maybe you're going back to Africa, to Nigeria?
That's a question I always ask myself,
Yeah.
but I always follow my God. Yeah, there are some things. Whenever God called you on a thing, or like whenever God show you the end, he always don't show you the road, because if he can show you the way on what you go through, you may say no.
Yeah.
Understand?
I mean, definitely, God is not gonna
He will
put you
show
in a
you the vision. He
situation.
will
He
show you the
shows
way.
you, but he is not going to
Show
tell
you
you this
everything.
is how you're going to
Yes.
go about it.
So
Yeah.
the how is what I don't know. The only thing I know is to trust him. Whenever I am, if I'm in Dubai, I put all my best as if there is no tomorrow. There is no other destination.
Really nice.
Tomorrow I can wake up, it will tell me, now you have done something in
Yeah.
Dubai. We need to move. I don't call it me. We need to move.
We.
Understand?
Yeah.
So then I will be like, is it God speaking truly or my emotion? If it's God, I move. Understand? So I don't know, but for now I'm in Dubai. So I'm putting all my best, all the plans I'm seeing here like my home.
How you get your mindset, because your mindset is very special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your mindset is very nice. How you get it? You have parents, they teach you, you read books.
Okay.
How you come to this point?
It's a good story, but a long one. But let me short it. I came from a place whereby we have that poor mindset that we believe we are low. So it was a very big struggle for me. So I now started asking, why are we low? From there, God started showing me who I am. I now saw who I am. I now know that I need to learn things about who I am. So that I started following people that have conquered what I'm looking for. Started looking for books, even if I cannot read every time.
No.
I cannot have time to read. Whenever I'm painting, if you listen to the background, you will listen. Maybe I'm listening to one inspirational word from people like Miles Monroe, Billy Graham, all those kind of people. You see, I listen to these people because I look at their results. Understand? So when I look at all these things, it gives me courage because they have gone through the road I want to go through. I saw things they avoided and things they struggled. So that's one of the things that started motivating me. But number one is God. God
Yeah.
told me who I am. So I now know what people are telling me about me is not true.
So, what I've noticed, because I literally, I'm not a stalker, but before we have people on the show, on this platform, we like to go through their page, their throwbacks to see what they've been through, for people to get inspired by the story. People don't have to look like you, but they can decide and say they're going to be in this same position, but probably in their own story. And I noticed that you have a lot of cultural and tradition subjects on your page, mostly Emiratis and local painting, which a lot of people have a question to that, because I know you do go live on TikTok and people ask you why you don't paint this, why you don't paint. What message do you want people to take from your work?
Okay. I was asking myself when I used to get clients from different countries like US. I've loved US in my life. I don't know why. In fact, God, they are the first people that made me to know the value of what I do in art. When I mean higher level, people that told me your price is low, increase it. It's people from US.
Really?
Client doesn't do that.
Because they see the
They
value.
look at you,
Yeah.
bro, you're charging low.
Imagine
Increase
a
your
client
price.
telling you to
You're
Yeah,
charging low.
imagine.
Imagine clients after paying you, they add something. They say, I want to tell you have more value than this.
Wow.
So when I started seeing this, as I was like, God, I wish I was born in US. So one day he said, no, I put you in a place
Difficult place.
to there's a purpose you have there. That's when I started knowing even your culture has a very important value. I now start asking myself, why do you think those people come to you? It's because of your culture.
Yes. Yeah.
What is culture? People ways of life. So I started infusing, if you know, one of the things that stand out in my brand is the cultural cap. I started putting on these celebrities. The Isiago cap. I started putting on
The one that looks like the African cap.
Yes, that's what made my work to go viral. That I became famous then in Nigeria and globally was because of that culture. I started fusing in my art. Understand? So I started putting me in my work.
Amazing. So
My
is
origin.
that your signature?
Yes, it's my signature. So when I
Where
came
is
to,
your hat? Why didn't you bring it with you?
sometimes I put it even in my TikTok. Yeah, sometimes I dress. I even do what we call if I see Pakistani people, I'm going to their place. I dress like them. I want to appreciate their own culture.
Really nice.
When I came to UAE, I'm like, okay, these people have their own pattern. and they respect so much their culture. I fell in love with their culture because of the way they respect it.
Yeah.
They tell you when you wear these clothes, you don't lie. I'm like, what? Similar to when you wear a red cap, you need to be upright. So I'm like, okay,
You need to be
let's go here.
traditional.
Let's go here. That's why I started falling in love with their culture. I started painting the Emiratis with their stuff. Understand?
Mm.
So that's the role culture is playing in my works. And
Wow.
when people come to my life, on my TikTok life to say, why are you not painting these people? I tell you, I paint what inspires me.
Mm.
I paint what encourages me. Something that teaches me something.
But why Dubai?
I'm in Dubai.
Why? I mean, because a lot of people have a reason for coming to Dubai. Why did you choose Dubai?
Earlier, I said I was coming here just to do
Vacation.
vacation,
Yeah.
do some exhibition, and move to my US.
Yeah.
So, but when I came here, I told you, like, a voice said, why not look into here and know
Yeah.
what you can do
See
here?
the potential in the
What is the
market.
value you can bring here? And remember, whenever you see something that is not right, you may be the solution to it.
Yeah.
So, and when I now saw them, and it was opposite. I was thinking they don't support, but I now noticed that they support you with everything.
Big time.
If you come to my TikTok, you see how these people of UAE support me. You'll be like, do you know these people personally? They are not following me. You see the kind of gift they give me. Bro, thank you for painting our king. Thank you for painting our father.
Wow.
Everybody calls the founder
The
of UAE
ruler.
our father. So when you paint their father, all of them are there to support you.
Yeah. Because you show the respect, you show the
Thank you. What else will motivate you more than this? Exactly. So he has created a pattern that they believe anybody supporting this culture or this way is with them. So it encouraged me, like, oh, these people, they tell you welcome home. Thank you for painting our father. What else?
Yeah. Which advice would you give to a African artist he want to come in your stage now? He want to grow like you. Which advice you can give them? Because I think a lot of African people watch this podcast and they say, "I want to have an artist career like him."
Okay. For artists from Africa and even globally, almost the same advice I give to them. First of all, know what you want. Tell yourself, what do I want? A lot of people are living life of others. A lot of people are living according to people's opinion.
Yeah,
What do you want? And there is blessing in what you want. That first vision you see is the best vision.
100%.
But because you see a lot of people doing this way, oh, you follow this way. Tomorrow you see another way. It's okay. I think this way is not working. You go this way.
Like this.
Another thing I want to tell them is have a mindset of upgrading. A lot of people don't upgrade. Even the phone we use upgrade.
You're
The
right.
apps we use, if you don't upgrade it, you'll be outdated.
It's not
I feel like
working.
you're telling me a story that I should change my phone.
Yeah, but he's right.
So,
Yeah, you must upgrade.
Even laptop. There was some laptop you want to use it. They say this software doesn't work here anymore.
Yeah.
So, like human being, we need to update. We need to know what is in vogue and align with what is in vogue. Instead of condemning what is coming, like, technology is changing so fast.
Yeah,
You need to align with it.
100%.
I'll tell people, even the way you draw, there are many easier way to draw now. You must not
AI.
suffer. Apart from AI, I was teaching people how to even use some devices to do fast sketch. It will not take 1 week to do only sketching, and you are trying to tell your clients, don't you know this is not easy? It's not even digital art. It's using the digital side. Let me give an example. Using a projector to project the picture you want to paint. Understand?
So that's
Yeah.
quite easier.
Cross the line and start the real skill you think you have. You understand? So I'm telling them, know what you want. If you know what you want, like a camera has a focus. If you
Yeah.
capture the picture, other opinions, other images become blur. Understand? So know what you want. It will help you to know what align with what you want. Yeah. If you want to be known for something, he said, put effort in one thing. Become an expert in one thing.
Yes.
People come for you.
And focus.
Focus.
And when you fall, stand up. Stand
Stand
up.
up.
and fight
Yeah.
every day. I think you fight a lot in the past, or
Oh, I fight every day.
every day.
Every day I fight.
If you weren't an artist at all, what other profession would you have been?
Oh, I love that.
It's
When
very
I was young, I said I would be into mass communication until I realized I'm just following people. Although I love all those things, but I was enjoying news. Like I would like to be part of these people doing news. But at the point, I'm like, no, I have a lot of things to do.
Mm.
I'm a musician. I play guitar. I sing. Understand?
Can you
And
freestyle for us as well later?
singing.
Yeah.
Not yet. I
mean,
like freestyling with my guitar.
You can. I think you can sing.
Yeah, but I like freestyling with
Like
my
hobby,
guitar,
like
honestly. Yeah, I like freestyling with my guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm a kind of person every year I give myself a new thing to learn, to add to my skill. Even if it's not
nice.
for money, but we need to have backups also.
Yeah.
When this country, my business was not yet balanced, as I was not getting my lead, like getting clients, nobody knows me. I learned how to produce music.
Mm.
Wow.
I started producing, and I was paying my rent from production. Understand?
Really?
So
In Dubai.
yes, I started producing.
Crazy.
Even my own song, I started doing my own songs. So I always every year I learn new things. I started like now I can do editing, video editing. Understand? There are many things I can do. So if you take art from me, there are many things, not one.
It's really nice.
Every year I learn new to add to it.
But especially for a colored person, we faced a lot of struggles.
For a colored person?
Yes.
Okay.
So, have you ever faced struggles getting recognized as an artist in Dubai? How did you navigate those challenges?
Okay.
I'm not talking about the Emiratis because the Emiratis are quite supportive, welcoming because I've been in the position where they've been very supportive. So, how do you go about it?
Okay, as a colored person, my story is totally different from what people are expecting. I was expecting the other way around. Sometimes we are too focused on the negative instead of the positive side. But I can tell you, because of being a colored person, it was an advantage for me. At least it is an advantage for me. Like when I go for exhibition now, and I realize sometimes it's only me and one guy is the people of color there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it makes me stand out. It makes me, are you not the artist? I say, I'm the one. Understand? I'm the one. Like, I now become, in Nigeria, we say the Oyibo in the system.
Yeah.
No.
Understand? So,
You understand Oyibo?
Yeah. White man, no?
Yeah. I'm the color that just stands out. I'm the color that stands out. And guess what? When you know what you are doing, you don't care.
No.
So, and I tell people this. Don't focus on how people treat you. Focus on how you treat yourself.
Really nice.
People are attracted to self-love. I've seen it. I told some beautiful ladies that you don't love yourself. That's why you think people don't love you.
Yes. First, you must
see
love
the
yourself.
lady that you think you are more beautiful than. People are rushing her. She got nothing but self-love.
That's very important. Yes.
So love yourself. Forget about what people talk about you. People will even love you to the point that they want to have the color of your skin. If you love yourself.
Yes.
Myself, then I love my art. Before I was loving my art more than myself.
So with this self-love, you are able to invite more people into your life.
People are loving me every time. People want to become like me. But before, I don't love myself. Before, I think I'm a person of low life.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because the mindset.
For you to know how serious it was, I have to change my name to King Columbus. So whatever is coming, I said, I'm a king.
Yeah.
Whenever an opinion comes, I said, with a king, accept this. So this name always helped me. I'm a king. I even to the point I call myself Art King. I don't care. I'm Art King.
Yeah.
So self-love even helped my art. But because whatever you are reflects in whatever work you're creating.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't love yourself, even in your art, it will show.
Doesn't. Yeah.
At the point I said, okay, now I'll start buying the quality materials, the best materials. Because I'm a king, I need to give the best.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah. Before I was just an artist, surviving on it.
Yeah.
But when self-love comes, realizing who you are, you see that even your work will start reflecting.
And you talk
things.
different with other people because you
Thank
know
you so
you're
much.
the king, you
You
know?
can't talk me down.
No.
I
Yeah.
don't need money to believe I'm great.
Yes. You know
Yeah.
what you can do. You have your
Exactly.
skills.
If you talk me down, I'll laugh at you because I know
Mm.
what I am, who I am.
Anyways, it's really great to have Mr. Onuoha Columbus on our episode for today. It's good to have you, Mr. Onuoha, and we hope that we wish you best of luck in your future.
Follow him. Under our video is his Instagram profile, and you can contact him. Watch his amazing artwork. It's very crazy. That's the reason we invite him. And yeah, make a comment under the video section. Put a subscribe. And I think it's not the last time that we invite you. I think
Sounds good.
We'll be having him back again on
Yes.
our show. So thank you, Mr.
Amazing. Thanks so much
Columbus,
for that.
and more success as well.
Yes.
So we'll see you in the future of success.
Yes. Bye
Thank you.
bye.